So you're welcome to a Duco Gym live online. We're having a few technical issues, so we're just trying to iron them out. But hopefully, you're getting this feed good and clear. And once again, we're going to do our relaxation with Tom McKenna, and we've decided to move it to a slightly later time because we figured that people were out of lockdown, back to work, and maybe this time would suit better for people so they get a good relaxation. Maybe the kids are in bed and dinner is already eaten, and this is a good time to have a bit of time to yourself. So I'm going to just welcome in Tom, and hopefully you'll be able to see him. Hi, Tom. How are you?
Great, Jamie. Great. Always good. Always good.
Good. So I know we have a bit of a slight delay in our sound between me and you, but I think it's looking pretty good on Facebook. So we'll continue and we'll try and master it between the two of us.
Okay.
And my screen is not showing, but give me 1 second. I'll see if we can switch us around. Give me 1 second now, and try and see them. At the moment, you're Jamie, and I'm Tom, which is interesting, but
That's very
that's,
interesting.
c'est la vie. 1 second. There you go. Now you're Tom. Excellent. Well, that's great. So we were talking earlier on, Tom, and we were saying that what we were hoping to maybe put across today, we're obviously going to talk about the benefits of relaxation. Again, anyone joining us for the first time, it's always a good idea to give them a basic introduction. But then we also want to, I suppose, get people to understand a little bit about what it's like to be in an Aduco gym and really maybe the approach that we take to training so that people can maybe see how they're intertwined and how we're really helping people to understand how to apply more of their minds to the training, and that it's actually a form of mental relaxation when you come into an Aduco gym. It's not physically relaxing when you're lifting weights and you're training, but it really is when you apply all of your mind to the exercises and your training, you get this great benefit of a mental relaxation. So obviously, you've got huge experience in both areas, relaxation and, well, yoga, background in the mind. And you've worked with Tony for so many years. And then also with the running a gym, training yourself, competitions, all that stuff. So you've got so much experience that you can lend to the subject. So maybe
Yeah.
you'd give an introduction from that point of view.
Sure. No, absolutely. Last week we spoke about the idea of uh, the relaxation and releasing energy, releasing your own energy, uh, releasing the energy out into the body and into the mind. And we spent a longer period of time in the relaxation last week so that you could experience or build up an experience of that release of energy. And I spoke about the idea that if you increase the amount of energy passing through the body and through the mind, it causes a transformation. The structures of the mind and the physical structures are transformed by the passage of that energy moving through. It's like the cells are filled with an energy and they're filled with light, and that has a transforming effect. Now, if you're training, I mean, like if you go to a sports psychologist or you are trained um, at an elite level of training for sport, they are always looking to move into the zone during the competition or during the time that they're actually involved in that specific sport. Um, and the reason that they are so interested in that is that the performance increases dramatically when you're in the zone. But not only does it increase dramatically, the effort to achieve that dramatic increase is about halved, maybe even far less, it drops even further down than that. So it doesn't make sense logically that the less effort you apply in that situation, even from a training point of view, the greater the gain in the actual training session itself. So if you can move into the zone, you release more energy. So when you take a person through a routine in the gym, in our own gyms, You're asking them to pay attention to the muscle that they're working, and to pay such attention to it that they're not distracted by anything else. And they're also not distracted by their normal thoughts. Now, that sounds suspiciously like relaxation. Okay? So, what you will find is that when the person trains, and I have a lot of experience teaching people how to do this, when you get them to focus on the muscle, it's like the muscle is acting almost automatically. It's like it fills up with an energy. It seems to be much stronger than it normally is. And mentally, there is no real effort on the person's behalf who is doing the exercise. So you can find that there is a difference between the mental state of the person and physically what's actually going on in the training. Now, the good thing about weight training, and that's the area of the gym that we're interested in, is that if I put you under, say, a squat with a poundage of, say, 500 or 600 pounds, which is a huge amount of weight. I'm only using that as an example because very few people will be able to do that. But your mind becomes very rapidly very focused, because all it can think about is, I'm going to have to really lift this weight. So it's a very quick way of silencing the mind and leaving you with just one area that you're focused on, and that is getting the weight up from the position that it's in. Now, if you can get a person to relax and focus on the muscle involved, you will notice that you go into this state, like as I was describing, being in the zone, where there's like a flow of energy going down into that muscle group. And it's like in your mind's eye, and this is what I would describe in the relaxation coming up, it's like that muscle starts to like light up. It fills with an energy. You can feel it actually filling with an energy. And it's like it lights up. In your mind's eye, you can see it lighting up. It's like that energy is filling the cells. Now, as soon as you apply yourself to the weight, you will find that in that condition, you can lift a much heavier weight than you could in your normal state of mind, where you're huffing and puffing and trying to do your best to lift the weight with all of the, if you like, conflicting programs and ideas and thoughts in your mind as to why you can't lift it, because it's a heavy weight. Whereas if you are able to do the relaxation and you just focus on the muscle and you fill it with that energy, immediately you notice that you're able to lift a much heavier weight. Now, the structure of the gym, as I said to you last week, is based on that principle. That Tony had designed the gym around the idea that the person was to use their mind to train as well as just lifting the weight. So they had to apply their mind to that. And when they learned to do that, they could automatically lift more weight. Now, the principle behind that is that if you can lift very heavy weight in a very short period of time, you release growth hormone into the body, which floods through. It's contained, it's held in the pituitary, and then it's released through the exercise, the effort, and it floods into the system, and that burns fat for energy and holds on to lean tissue and muscle. So you find that people were getting remarkable results because they had the capacity to focus their mind in a relaxed state mentally, fill that body part, if you like, with this energy and lift more weight. And as a result of that, then they found that they were able to produce phenomenal weight reduction. Now, if they were looking for weight gain, they found themselves with, a phenomenal increase in muscle tissue or lean tissue. They became very lean while burning fat. But that's why the actual gym structure is based on the idea that, and that's what makes it different from every other gym structure out there. We pay particular attention to the mental side of training. And the mental side of the training is not unlike what we've been discussing over the last few weeks, where you are able to put aside what you would normally worry about or be concerned about and exclude that from the training session so that your mind is just focused on the muscle that you're actually working on, so that you gain this ability to move into the zone while you're training, which frees out that energy. And that, if when you experience it, you can see the similarity between. It's like an active form of relaxation where you are actively involved in doing something, but your mind is very calm. Yeah. It's very relaxed, quite still actually, and that's the zone where you're in the zone. And what you notice when you're in the zone as well is that if you were training for a particular sport, or you're even involved in a game, you will find that it's like your perception increases and you can see events taking place outside of what you would normally perceive in the middle of a game or whatever it will be that you're doing. So your awareness increases to such an extent that you're able to see beforehand almost what's going to happen in the next move of the game, whatever that game happens to be. And that gives you an opportunity then to be in the right place at the right time. And that's what these people will often say. They say it was the easiest game they ever had, and everybody else is saying that was the most spectacular game I've ever seen you play.
It was effortless.
So it was easy to do, or effortless, yeah. And the results were phenomenally more. So you're taking that whole idea into the gym and you're getting the person to train in the zone where they are focused entirely on the muscle, and that's what produces the results. And that is the most important part of what we do in the Educo gym, because Tony completely designed that around the idea that you would allow that or teach that person to focus on the exercise they were doing and the muscle they were using, so that the energy was released into that muscle and you could lift a heavier weight. Yes. Plus you gain that experience of being able to deal with something outside of that and apply the same principle to it. So you're learning the technique of being able to focus on what you're doing to the exclusion of everything else, which produces a much more perfected performance in that particular area. Yeah. And so that's why we're excited about the gyms.
It was one of the reasons that I got involved in a Educo gym in the first place, is because it was a gym that was designed almost from the mind up. So it was that idea that you could really engage the person's mind and what they're doing. And obviously most people watching this will understand that you do better in everything the more you can pay attention to what you're doing. Yeah. So it really made sense to design a gym that allows you and encourages you to pay attention. Everything from having the instructor with you who understands about the importance of attention, to making sure that you understand the importance of attention, and even applying that level of attention to your goals so that you have that same type of intensity with all of it. But that, like you said, I mean, it's worth just pointing out again to people watching, is that the Educo gym is based on a university study that was the fastest study on record to transform a person, where they lost on average 7.5 pounds body fat and gained 3 pounds of lean tissue in just 12 days. And the difference between the control group and the test group was that the test group were testing the role of the mind and how to really pay attention. And then when you look at the data, that formula allowed them to lift heavier weight. And that's really what you're in the gym to learn and understand. And we obviously wanted to tie it together so that people watching could understand that it's also about relaxation. And when we do this guided relaxation with Tom, it's brilliant because it allows you to really focus your mind, and you can relax and listen to the guided relaxation, but then you get the same effect. So it's all the same thing, whether you're doing this relaxation or whether you're in the gym training, it's really a practice of the same thing. So I know there's quite a bit of delay between me and Tom on our Skype connection, so it comes across like there's a bit of a pause. But I mean, Tom, that essentially is it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe you want to go further into that area, and then we'll kick into the relaxation.
Absolutely, yeah. That's exactly the way it's designed. And obviously, Tony's background is yoga.
Okay, great. So
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. I mean, Tony's background is in yoga, you know. So as a result, I mean, obviously, then when he put the gym kind of structure together, it was primarily on the basis that, of the university research that he did, that he structured the gym around that, because that is the most amazing result in 12 days that hasn't been equal, that we know of, that nobody under university conditions produced that type of weight loss and muscle gain in 12 days, which was an astonishing achievement. And based on that, then Tony structured the gym around the principle that if you can focus your mind on the exercise, you will find that as a result of that, you are able to lift heavier weights. And the consequences of that then is you release more growth hormone. The consequences of that then is that you burn fat for energy and you hold on to lean tissue. And that's not an insignificant thing, that last statement, because for most people, when they train and they try to lose weight on a diet, they tend to lose their lean tissue as well. And that causes problems in the going forward, because you will find then that as soon as they move off the diet that they're on, they immediately put on extra weight and it's fat, and they have damaged their structure, and they haven't got a solid structure anymore to hang it on, and they find that they are getting fatter and fatter each time as they move off the diet. Whereas in this particular structure, once when you're burning off the fat, you are building a structure underneath that, which makes you very firm. Girls maybe panic if you say muscle, but from a girl's point of view, it means that they just become very, very firm, and their skin tissue and tone, and the tone of the muscle is very smooth and very. It really is a fantastic look to that person. And if it's a fella, then he will hold on to his lean tissue as well and be maybe more muscular. So it works on both in both ways, really, in that, because of the fact that you're burning the fat and you're holding on to your lean tissue, that helps the overall structure of the body to move into a very good condition, which is very, very healthy. Whereas if you lose weight by just dropping your calories down, and you don't understand the principle of increasing the growth hormone and holding on to your lean tissue, you find then that when you move down to what you called your target weight, that your tone is very poor. Fellas and girls will find their tone is very poor. And in fact, a lot of them find that their skin, if they have been very overweight, their skin, the amount of skin left over after all of that is dramatically too much, and they may have to have surgery for that. Whereas if you start to lose weight by using the mind and focusing on the muscle and releasing growth hormone, you hold on to your lean tissue, which is the actual structure of the body, and you burn the fat, and so that the actual skin can move back into position again. And it makes a massive difference to the condition you're in when you're finished losing weight, if you train properly. Now, obviously, you spend quite a lot of time talking to them about nutrition, and you guide them in that area. And all of the nutrition is based on the idea of continuing to lose way through increasing the amount of growth hormone available to you. And so you're all the time increasing the firm tissue in the body and burning the fat. Even the diet's designed to continue that process. So you kickstart it in the gym, and then you continue it excuse me, at home when you go home. So the whole structure is designed around being able to get the person to focus on the muscle they're using to the exclusion of everything else. Now, they'll take that understanding with them when they're finished in the gym, and they'll find that they can naturally start to do that at home. When a situation in work arises, they suddenly find that they have the ability to focus on the outcome that they want and produce a result. And that's just literally from learning how to focus when you're in the gym. So it's something that carries over into everything that you're actually doing. And that's pretty much what I said at the beginning of the relaxation, that you would find yourself in a situation where your ability to relax in stressful situations increase. And so you were able to tolerate and deal with stress in a way that you possibly weren't able to do before that. So in the gym, you can learn to move into the zone, which is really a form of relaxation. And then I'm talking to you about using the relaxation to move into that state where you release your energy into the body and into the mind.
Okay,
So
brilliant. So maybe we'll kick into the relaxation then, and then we can have just a brief chat then when we finish, and then we'll wrap up. And we're hoping that this time will suit people on a Thursday evening, that we'll get great participation, because we think it's just obviously of so much benefit, particularly nowadays, to really help to deal with stress and to understand how to relax your mind. And really, over a course of doing the relaxation, you'll understand how much you're actually in control of your state of mind and in control, so that you can cause yourself to relax. So Tom, I'll leave it to you, in your good hands then, for the relaxation.
No problem. Yeah. Okay. Last week when we did the relaxation, we spent a little longer in the relaxation than we had up to this point, and we're going to continue that this evening. And the idea is that I want you to have enough time to experience that increase in energy that moves through the body and moves through your mind. So I want you to be able to move into the relaxation at a very steady pace, if you like, and that you know that there will be a reasonable period of time in that relaxation to settle into it and to relax enough to experience that, and then enough time to stay in that experience of the energy. So we're going to kind of allow the relaxation to go on a little longer than we had. So, okay, if everybody is ready now, I'd like you to get into position for the relaxation at this stage. Now, if you're lying on the ground or you're lying on a bed, just put your hands down by your sides, and I want you to put the palms of your hands facing upwards. Let your feet fall off to each side, and tuck your chin in so that your head is not falling backwards. Just tuck your chin in. That's it. Gently now. You don't have to put it under pressure. That's good. Now, if you're sitting in a chair, okay, your feet are flat on the ground and your hands are on your lap and the palms of your hands are facing upwards. And just lean back into the chair so your back is comfortable. That's marvelous. Now, last week we were talking about the sense of relaxation that you get almost straight away. It's like that because you practiced for a little while, that as soon as you start into the whole mechanism of relaxation, that the energy is released almost straight away. And you will notice that you have like an energy flow starting up just as you're getting into the relaxation nearly at this stage. Now, if it's your first time and you're only getting underway, that may not be happening straight away, but you will notice that as you've practiced a little for a little while, that it's almost automatic. And as soon as you start actually thinking about the relaxation, that you notice that there's an energy flow nearly straight away. That's fantastic. So you're moving now into the relaxation now again, and just settling down. It's like you're kind of sinking into the ground if you're lying on the ground or on the bed, and it's sinking back into the chair if you're in a chair. Okay? That's really, really marvelous. Okay. Now, as I say, you will feel like as the body becomes more relaxed, and it tends to, as you've practiced. Now, I would often suggest that you practice even a couple of times a day if you have the time. But certainly once a day, I think would be certainly appropriate. But if you can do it more than that, that's even better again. Now, as you've kind of moved into the relaxation, and you were letting the feet fall off to each side, and the hands are facing upwards on the ground, you'll notice that it's like an energy starts to move through the body then quite gently. And you can feel it in your hands, and you can feel it in your feet. Now, I want you to bring your attention down to your feet. Any tightness or tension that you feel in your feet, let it go now completely. Now, you'll notice that as you let that tightness go from the feet, that you immediately feel a stronger energy. It's almost like that you've paid attention to the feet, and you notice that they're making, and you let that go. And as soon as you let it go, there's energy released as a consequence of not being tied with that tension. So it's available to you, if you like. It's actually available. All right. Bring your attention now up to your calves. Let go of any tightness or tension in the calves. Just let it go now completely. Same thing again. You'll notice that as soon as you let go of any tightness or tension there, there's a flow of energy. You can kind of feel it like a tingling sensation or a heat moving through that area. Very good. Now bring your attention up to your thighs. Any tightness or tension you feel in your thighs, just let it go now completely. Same thing again. Now you feel that energy releasing in that area. That's really good. Very good. Bring your attention out to your hips. Any tightness or tension that you feel there, just let it go now. That's it. Let it go now completely. That's really good. Letting it go. Very good. Bring your attention now to the base of your spine. Any tightness or tension now on the base of your spine, and just letting it go completely. That's fantastic. Okay. Like in your mind's eye, you can kind of see as that tension is dissolving. It's like the base of the spine, it's like the vertebrae there, and all the structures in that area are getting brighter and brighter now. It's like that cover of tension is just falling away, and it's filled with light now, the energy. It just feels much, much lighter down there. And you're bringing your attention up along the spine now, vertebrae by vertebrae, and it's like that energy or light is moving up along as you move your attention up along your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. That energy is moving up along and filling that area with energy and light. And just moving right up and right up along the back. That's fantastic. Right up to the back of the neck now. Very good. Very good. Any tightness or tension you feel in the back of the neck, and just letting it go now completely. Very good. Let go of any tightness or tension that you feel there. Let it go now completely. Bring your attention now to the back of your head. Any tightness or tension you feel there, just let it go now completely. It's fantastic. And bring your attention to the top of your head. Let go of any tightness or tension in the top of your head. Just let it go. great. Now bring your attention to your forehead. Just letting go of any tightness or tension that you feel there. And it's just becoming smoother and smoother now. That's it. Smoother and smoother now. Really good. That's really good. And you're bringing your attention now to your eyes. You're not holding your eyes tightly closed. You're just closing them gently now. And let go of any tightness or tension that you feel there. That's it. Bring your attention now down to your mouth. Let go of any tightness or tension there. Let your mouth open gently now. Just it opens a small bit and gently, that's it, because all the tension is moving. Good. That's it. Bring your attention to your shoulders. Again, an area that you can tend to hold very tight, so just let go of any tightness or tension you feel there. That's it. Just let it go now completely. That's it. And bring your attention now right along your arms and down into your hands. And you can feel the energy sweeping down along and right into your hands now. And it's like you can feel energy in the palms of your hands now. It's like kind of a tingling sensation or a heat in that area. That's really good. Bring your attention now to your chest. Let go of any tightness or tension you feel in the chest. Let it go now completely. Let go of any tightness or tension you feel there. Just let it go now completely. That's brilliant. Bring your attention now down to your stomach. You're letting go of any tightness or tension that you feel there. And again, that's an area that you can tend to hold tight because the tension kind of affects that area. So you're letting go of all the tightness and tension you feel there. That's it. Let it go now more. That's it. And even more. Just let it go now completely. That's fantastic. Really, really good. Now you'll find that as we've moved through the body and relaxed each part, that the whole body then is moving to a much deeper level of relaxation. And you can feel it like it's kind of dropping down to a kind of a deeper level of relaxation now all over. It's like your mind just moves along from the top of your head down along the body, and each time it actually moves along, it drops to an even deeper level of relaxation. That's it. And you can feel the energy as it moves through the body. You can feel it in your hands and in your feet because it's moving through the body now, and everything has become so relaxed that it is free to move through. It's releasing more energy because it's not taking up with all that tension. And now that's moving through freely through the body. As well as that, the circulation in the body now is improving dramatically. Because everything is relaxing, all the tension areas are relaxing and opening out and allowing the blood to flow through the body very smoothly and easily now. And it carries all the nutrients that your body needs, carrying it to all the vital organs throughout the body. That's it. And as it moves through the organs now, they become stronger and stronger now. Their action within the body is becoming stronger and perfect in every way. It's fantastic. And you can feel that energy now increasing again because you've moved to an even deeper level of relaxation, and because your circulation is moving through the body and it's carrying all the nutrients, everything, all the organs in the body begin to relax because they're getting the proper supply of nutrient that they need, and they completely relax in their action, and their action becomes very natural. And that natural action within the body for all of the organs is perfect health. And as you are moving to an even deeper level of relaxation now, and that circulation is moving through very smoothly and easily, and it's carrying all the nutrients through the body, and the energy inside the body is released because of the lack of resistance, that's moving through every single cell. And as it moves through the cells, it perfects each cell and returns it to perfect health. And anything that needs to be adjusted or repaired is happening now. So you're moving to an even deeper level. You are not concerned and you're not worried. At this stage, you just feel so well. And in that condition, in that environment, the energy within your body, which is perfection itself and has a direction of its own, which is perfect health for the body, is able to act on the body properly. And it's able to actually move through the cells, sweeping from the top of your head, right down through the body, to every single cell. And as it moves through the cell now, the cell is like filled with light suddenly. And as it fills with light, that brings it back to perfect health. It's bringing it to perfection because it's filled with light, it's filled with energy, and its activity within the body is perfected in every way. So it's sweeping through the body and right out through the palms of your hands and out through the soles of your feet. As it moves through the body, the whole body just lights up with that energy now, brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter now. Brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. Now you will find that no matter what it is that you may be concerned about, you need not concern yourself about holding that in your mind for the relaxation to work on it. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is move into a state of relaxation which frees out your own energy and life force inside, and it knows exactly what to do, how to take care of everything within the body and the mind. So you're doing absolutely what is necessary now by moving into that state of relaxation and freeing out your energy from any tension or stress and freeing it out into the body and into the mind, which takes care of everything for you on your behalf. That's fantastic. And you're moving now into an even deeper level of relaxation because you know this is the perfect condition for you and brings you back to perfect health. That's it. You move to an even deeper level of relaxation. It's kind of like you're floating now. It's like you're kind of held by that energy and it's just moving right through the body. Now, bringing your attention, you'll find, to the top of your head, and you can feel that energy building up in that area. Now it just cascades down through the body, through every single cell, and all the cells just get brighter and brighter and light up, brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter now. And that's it, moving down through the body, out through the palms of your hands, and out through the soles of your feet. Now it's moving down through the legs, they're just getting brighter, and out through the soles of your feet now, and out to everyone belonging to you. And you can see it moving out like a light, and it moves out to everyone belonging to you and moves into them and totally transforms them as well, taking care of everyone belonging to you now. And as it moves through them, it transforms them as well. That's fantastic now. And you become even more relaxed because you feel that by relaxation, you are able to take care at a much deeper level everybody that you love and that you're concerned about or that you want to help. So your relaxation is the ultimate way for you to help everybody belonging to you, because it releases your energy out into the world, and that goes out to everyone belonging to you and transforms them as well. So you're going to an even deeper level of relaxation now, and you're bringing your attention now to the top of your head, and you can feel that energy now is very, very strong, and it just cascades down through the body now. And you can see it, you can actually see it in your mind's eye as it hits each of the cells. They just light up, and there's like millions and millions of cells all lighting up as it moves through the body. The whole body becomes ignited by that light, brighter and brighter and brighter now, out through the palms of your hands and out to the soles of your feet and out to everyone belonging to you. They just get brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter now. And it moves through them now and moves out in a huge wave of light to everyone belonging to them. And moves through them as well. And they just light up as well. So that wave is cascading out over the whole globe of the world. You can see it in your mind's eye. That wave is passing over the whole world. And it moves through everybody. Because everybody is connected now at this stage, brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter, transforming everybody that it moves through, that it touches. So you can see that light as it moves over the whole world. Everything starts getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter now. That's fantastic. Really, really good. And you're moving to an even deeper level of relaxation now. Much deeper level. Because you now understand that it's the relaxation itself that releases that energy. And it has a direction and a purpose of its own. And that has become your purpose now. And that energy moves out. And its purpose, as you can see from its action, its purpose is to take care of everybody. So you're moving into the relaxation. You are moving into alignment with that. You're freeing it out. You're not having it be concerned about anything else except freeing it out. Now it's just moving from the top of your head, sweeping right down through the body. And you can see that and feel that energy pouring through the whole body. That's it. Out to the hands and out to the soles of your feet. And it just moves out from you now like a cascade of light. Like gold, liquid gold moving out from you, out to everyone belonging to you. Moves right through them and out to everyone belonging to them. And it just keeps on going now out into the glow of the world, out over the whole world now, like a wave. You can see it now in your mind's eye, like a gold wave just passing over the whole world. And everything that it touches off, it transforms into itself. Brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter now. Brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. That's fantastic now. That's really good. And as that's going out from you, of course, you feel incredibly well. Incredibly well. Now that energy is very, very strong and it's pouring out from you to everyone belonging to you, and they are igniting with that energy, and it's really, really transforming them as well, and it moves out through them and out to everyone belonging to them, and it just keeps on going, and that cascade or wave of light passes over the whole world now, brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter now. That's really, really fantastic now. You're moving into an even deeper level of relaxation. And you really understand now that by you taking time to let go of all your concerns and all the thoughts that normally occupy your mind, for this period of time, you free out your own natural energy. And that's allowed then to transform you physically and mentally, and it's allowed to pass out from you to everyone belonging to you, and from them to everyone belonging to them, and out from that to the whole world. So every relaxation session that you do has a very, very dramatic effect on the state of the world itself, because that's its natural movement. Its natural movement is to transform the world into that light. So you're just moving to an even deeper level of relaxation now. That's fantastic. And you feel incredibly well. Incredibly well. And I would suggest that you, anytime that you get the opportunity to do the relaxation without disturbance, I think you should take that opportunity. It has such a transforming effect on you and everyone belonging to you. Now, we're going to just settle down into the relaxation, and we can feel the energy passing through the body, passing through the mind. And you will begin to understand that as it passes through the mind, that it brings your mind back into balance again. So no matter what stresses you are having, you will find that every time you do the relaxation, it brings your mind back into balance again. And you feel incredibly well mentally and physically. That's really, really good. That's fantastic. Now we're going to count back up from 3 to 1. And as we do, you'll find yourself just gently and easily moving back up to the surface, feeling very relaxed and very, very well. 3, gently now and easily, just moving back up to the surface. But you're taking with you now this sense of well-being. And you will find that this will stay with you now for the whole evening and for every day until we meet again. Bring your attention now to number 2. Now we're moving to number 2, and you're bringing yourself back up to the surface now, gently back, feeling. That's it. Now we're just moving to 1 here, and we are opening our eyes and feeling incredibly relaxed and very alert and very, very well. 1, eyes just open. That's great. Well, there you are now, guys.
That's fabulous. Thanks, Tom. I hope everybody enjoyed that. That was participating, which is great. It's one of those things that you can really participate in, obviously. And we're obviously we're back open in a Duco gym. We opened Monday a week ago, so we're nearly at the end of our 2nd week, and it's just been brilliant to have people back training. And I know the difference that it makes to the team having them back in, and the difference it makes to the clients themselves, and really be able to apply their mind and get that form of relaxation. It's so brilliant, and I hope people have enjoyed accessing these resources. And I would also encourage you, if you get the chance, to look at the nutritional videos that we've been doing with Martin Ford, because the nutrition really does tie in well, as Tom knows from treating people with nutritional therapy as well. So the whole thing between the training, the mental aspect, the relaxation, understanding about the importance of attention, and then combining it all together, it's just so important. So Tom, we really appreciate it. Thanks a million. I hope people enjoy doing it at this time on a Thursday. We're going to stick with it. So please do let people know that we're going to do it, and also to let people know that once it's on Facebook, you can access it anytime you like, and you can continue to practice the relaxation during the week. And we really would encourage you to do this on a daily basis, because it does make such a difference to your mental state. And as Tom mentioned in the relaxation, it makes so much difference to the people around you, particularly when you're really becoming so relaxed. And I think that's important to remember.
Calming effect, absolutely.
Great. So Tom, thank you so much once again, and we hope to see everybody soon. Thanks very much. Lots of great comments coming in. Really appreciate them. Please do let people know that this is going to be a regular slot. We'd love to have huge numbers of people join us on a Thursday evening, and we really make it a great event, and Tom does his magic. So thanks, Tom.
Problem. Okay, guys.
And thanks everybody for joining us, and we will see you at another event or at this time next week. Thanks very much. Goodbye.